Hey, yo, Eli, can you keep it short?
I need to admit something to you guys. I'm washed. I have been since last year. Because of my lifestyle at the moment, overly indulging in manga day and nights is just not possible anymore. The perks of being employed, I suppose. And I am so heartbroken over that. I used to binge whatever seasonal anime caught my eye in like 2 days. Hell, last year I finished Berserk in 2 or 3 months, and I have so many plans and so many manga I would love to get into, but I have to pick and choose. Even writing this script and making this video is devoting my attention away from the hobby. I don't have the hugest amount of free time or even willpower. I'm old! So, unfortunately, when it comes to panning and stalking, not only am I not keeping up with the new season, I haven't even watched the old show. And dude, that is such a bummer because there was a time where I was a Studio Trigger junkie. Anything the studio made or any anime the crew in that studio worked on, I was obsessed with. I resist the urge of being yet another androgynous video essayist who talks about Ava. I don't know, maybe for a 5k subscriber special. But I was there when they re-released the movie last year. It was so peak! The thing about Trigger was they were able to blend emotional angst, sensuality, and adolescent struggles with the comedy of an annoying and spoiled space dog.
What the hey, dude?
So many conflicting tones and themes, and yet, where a lot of other shows would mess up in this regard, they were able to balance all of it seamlessly and never forget their central premises. Kill la Kill may have gone all Shadow the Hedgehog 2005 and introduced aliens and Super Saiyan forms for no reason, but it was always a show encouraging body acceptance and freedom from shame. It does that better than Bleach.
What the hey, dude?
Gurren Lagann deals with a lot of grief and self-identity and how we move forward when something that was a part of our identity disappears and changes. And I just love how Promare is a culmination of all their ideas put into one zany little under 2 hour special. And there are so many other great shows under their belt that may not be as good as these top 3, but man do they still deliver in some ways and are at the very least memorable. Hell, while Edgerunners was personally not totally for me, whenever I have time I want to give it another chance because it seems like a really good innovation of the source material, and they're making another show. And I guess that's what it comes down to, time. I tried watching Dungeon Meshi, but I was committed to other things. I mean, it's not like the fandom is enticing me to peep, as per usual. But the show seems like a genuinely good time if you're looking for something comfy and loose in its storytelling. I just don't have the time to watch it. It's sad because I am still a newbie. I didn't grow up with this medium, I didn't grow up with this genre of fiction. I'm a late bloomer, so there are still so many classics I have to go back and retroactively experience. So many things to enjoy and so many things to hate. But it's gonna take a long time before I can do that, and by the time I do, most likely, the party will already be over, and while I have no problems getting to something late, quote unquote, it is an insecurity that I'm missing out on things, and that while I gain curiosity, I have a community of people who are losing it. Hell, I wish I had a format like this a year or two ago. The amount of topical things I would have been able to cover would have been astounding. But I guess if I'm really thinking about these shows, they taught me something like this was inevitable. Whether it be becoming unable to rely on things you once had as support, being thrusted in an environment where shame will kill you, needing to leave behind pity parties and accept the help of others, and the mountains of other coming-of-age subjects these stories talked about and alluded to. What I think a studio like Trigger always tried to say is that resisting adulthood will do more harm than good, and there's value in remaining who you are while being forced in an environment that's trying to pull you and grow you in different directions. The sooner you accept where life thrusts you, the sooner you can be the best version of yourself. So, will I watch Panty and Stalking? More than likely. Actually, let's rephrase that, yeah, obviously. I have a very fond and nostalgic view of this studio, and I want to see it continue and grow and produce classics. But will that be anytime soon? I don't know. But then again, why rush it in the first place? I mean, it's not my fault I'm an adult.